everyone. Welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 9 chat.
It's episode 13, and that's my lucky number.
Well, look at you. I thought your lucky number was 9.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Wrong.
Okay.
Wrong, daughter.
Anyway, last time, the invisible HOH, Victoria, nominated Austin and Braden.
I have very fine and nice reasons. I am nominating you, but they will be kept a secret.
Yes.
Austin was disgusted. She
Yeah.
said, ugh, double dipping, it's dirty.
They were both extra pissed that they're on Slop and on the block together.
Braden is gutted. Well, Braden and Austin have a little chat. Oh, who did this to us? Was it Ty or Beth or Vic?
They've narrowed it down. They feel like it's Ty, Beth, or Vic. And, you know, people were coming into the room and trying to comfort them now that they're up on the block.
This was ridiculous. Victoria is laughing in their faces, and they still don't get it.
At one point, it looked like she was trying to, like, hold back laughter. And she's just like, what?
She was laughing as much as she was when she was HOH for real. I mean, you know,
first time?
In exposed.
Right.
Not the invisible
Out in the open.
one. Yes.
It is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
With Victoria's overacting that there are still people that don't realize it's her. They will not accept that. It's wild.
You know what was wild? When Beth freaking ran in and jumped in bed in between Austin and Braden.
That's
and was
so
like,
Beth.
who is this savage?
Well, when Victoria left the room,
Is this kindergarten?
I know, she pointed at Victoria. She was like, it's Victoria. And they're like, is it Beth or is it you? They're still very skeptical of Beth.
I swear I didn't do it. I can't believe they don't know. I can't believe, though, how everybody is, like, so freaking mentally messed up about this. Is Canada that polite?
What do you mean?
That it's like, you know, they don't expect you to be so cutthroat?
Oh, because they're on the block and on Slop?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't think that's that huge of a deal.
No.
I explained this in the last video.
Canada, don't be so polite.
It's rough that, like, there are people that haven't been on Slop yet and they didn't get chosen. Because normally that's what would happen. You just kind of, like, rotate around or whatever. But I feel like on the U.S. one, too, they'll be like, I'm putting this person on Slop because they're my target and I want them to be weak. And nobody really bats an eye.
It's a game.
Yeah.
It's not big, you know, Big Brother, titty baby.
Whoa. Anyway.
Putting it out there. All right, so Beth, Kiefer, Ty, Jed, they're all celebrating. They're all doing their little mosh pit up in the bedroom.
Yeah, because I thought it was in one of the Expedia rooms.
Yeah, you're right. It was in the Expedia room.
Because they're all psyched that they managed to stay off the block here. I mean, Ty and Jed are such huge targets.
Yeah.
But they're not up on the block.
I'm just shocked that they're not up either.
They
It's
even
crazy.
admitted, like, we should have been up there. Like, this is a huge missed opportunity for whoever that invisible HOH is. So,
you know that Kiefer and Vic, Spicy V, are in a little bit of a final two.
Kiefer is the
Is
only
that for
person...
real? Is
That's
it
what
the
it
real
seems like.
real?
Those commercials crack me up.
Love it.
But, Kiefer's the only person that Victoria has confirmed the invisible HOH to.
Don't tell anyone.
He was like,
Take it to
you're
the
doing
grave.
a great job. Just make sure you do not tell anyone.
Never admit
Deny.
Never surrender. All right, so Ty and Braden.
They're chatting.
They're very suspicious of Ty.
Well, Braden is.
Well.
Ty is not.
Wouldn't it be funny if Ty thought it was him too?
Oh my god.
I think I might be the HOH.
Maybe. No.
I don't know.
Braden is thinking that it's Ty.
Pretty much everybody's thinking that it's Ty.
This is just wild. It's wild.
Braden and Austin ask Ro, if we pick you for the veto, will you take one of us down?
He says yes, and he's very quick to answer.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
So,
of course, like, the three of us are
you
working
lying?
together.
Are you lying? Are you just saying that? Are we putting you on the spot? Are you lying? No, I do it. I do it.
Okay, so then Victoria comes in, and they're like, hey, so a lot of people are saying that you're the invisible HOH. And she's like, I'm not! And they're like, okay. Victoria is trying to
You
frame...
better not!
Victoria is trying to frame Beth for this at this point.
I swear it's
And-
not me.
Yeah, they're not necessarily
Beth.
thinking it's Beth, but they're also not thinking it's Victoria.
Yeah.
So whatever she's doing is working on these
Plus,
guys right now.
Victoria says, if I win the veto, God, I'm going to take one of you down. I'll take you down. We'll get this. Don't worry about it.
I mean, at the time, it seemed like maybe she's got a backdoor plan in place. I don't know. But I'm pretty
Braden
sure she's
is
just BSing
so
them.
sure it's Ty. He's so sure.
He
He's
even
got
said
no
in the
idea.
diary room, like,
but he's
I
so
know
sure.
it's Ty.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Well, everybody got called to the diary room
Okay.
because
It's time for a
TikTok.
sponsor-related activity.
Are you doing your TikToks?
No.
So everybody answers these video questions from the fans.
They all made video responses.
It was so much fun,
Was
except
it?
they spent like 2 seconds on this.
And the feeds were down like 11 hours in a row that day. I think they had another activity that we're probably going to see tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And they filmed both of them in the same go.
Yeah.
But I can't believe for this,
Yeah.
the feeds were down so long.
The feeds were down for this.
Yeah, like, who's the messiest? Who's the most fun?
Who has the most disgusting refrigerator habits? That was
Apparently Beth.
gross. Gross.
With your unwrapped onions. Well, the question for Beth was like, who's a better kisser, Jed or Ty?
She's like, Jed, but I'll still do Ty. Still doing him.
Oh, Throuple.
All right, so it's time to pick players for the veto.
Okay.
So the HOH picks in secret,
Yes.
and Victoria picked.
Ah, Victoria!
Wow!
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, she picked herself out of the bag. Not
Yep.
even House Kiss Choice. That's wild.
And Austin picked Ty. Look, it
Tashawn.
says Ty. And Braden.
Ro.
Whoa!
Okay, they were pretty excited to see that Victoria and Ro were both playing.
Yes, because they both said that they would take
They both
one of
said
them
that they
down.
would use it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Vic wants Ty to win because Ty's going to keep it the same.
Well, she doesn't want to win and look like a monster when she doesn't use the POV after telling them
Right.
that she would.
And she doesn't want to use it because she doesn't want to put anybody else
Yeah,
up.
she does not want anyone to win and use it. So she's like, no Ro, no nominees. She wants it to be Ty.
And once again, Ro. I feel like we're in the Garden of Gethsemane. I will use it. Oh, wait, a rooster's crowing.
Uh-oh.
He will use it. He'll use it. Remember those words.
All right, time for the POV competition.
Kiefer's the host. It's bbcan Condo.
Whoa! So they're all dressed up in their, like, construction outfits. Do you think they got to keep those boots? They look pretty awesome.
Yeah. Those were cheap boots.
Oh.
They weren't nice.
They looked fun, though.
I love the outfits. Canada, you do the best
kill it.
comps. Do best comps with costumes and everything. All right, so they had to make balance beams from fake I-beams.
Yeah, they had to build it one segment at a time.
And you got to transfer your puzzle pieces and solve it. And it is a freaking 3D,
Ooh.
a triple D puzzle.
3D puzzle, yeah.
So,
So they could only take one piece across the balance beam at a time.
so Ro had an early lead. He wants to win this because he doesn't want to go up on the block.
Yeah, and he can save one of his friends and be safe.
Right.
What a concept.
So Braden was in dead last. Everybody else was finishing their balance beams, and he was still on the first beam piece.
It looked like he was really taking his sweet-ass time. I don't know what was going on there.
Sir, you're on the block. Sir, can you hear me? You're on the block.
In the hail?
Hustle.
Yeah, but
All right.
anyway.
Well, Rohan, Braden caught up.
Yeah.
Everybody was working on the puzzle. Rohan built his separately, brought it over. Looked like it was pretty good, except for one piece. And sure enough,
It was upside down.
Yeah.
So he had to take it apart. He figured out what it was. It seemed like fairly quickly. And he was able to buzz in again.
Yeah. Good for him.
And win. So that's his second POV win in a row.
Whoa, he's a calm beast.
Row. Bye.
Will you be here also, Vic?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Victoria.
Well, I just gotta say, like, Austin and Brayden looked pretty excited with their celebration.
They sure did.
Ah!
So Victoria's talking to Austin Brayden, and they're talking about who's going to go up on the block
There's a
because
placement
one of
on
them
me.
is coming down.
They're
Rose
like-
said he was going to use it.
Yeah, they're like, I hope it's going to be Tara and we'll just vote her out of here.
What?
And Victoria's like, oh, hell no. Nobody is coming down on my invisible HOH. So she goes and talks to Tina and Tara, and she's like, hey, guess what? They're trying to get you up on the block.
Whoa.
Yikes. And they still don't know that Victoria's the HOH either.
And Tara said, people haven't seen my fire yet.
Oh, boy. Can you imagine how chaotic a Tara HOH would be?
Unless it involves shopping on Amazon and doing her nails.
It would be
and-
terrifying.
All right.
I really need to go.
She doesn't get out enough. All right, so Vic tells Ro, everyone said it would be the worst move in the world if he uses veto right now. So you don't want to make the worst move in the world, right? I didn't say it, but like everybody's saying it.
I mean, Ro also, I don't know if they even showed this on the show this week. I can't remember. But Ro also made some sort of a deal with the Throuple
Oh, really?
to work with them this week. Well, like moving forward. And I feel like he was trying to kiss their asses and he didn't want to use the veto because then that would be like
Yeah.
going against them. So they're all telling him
Hair's
don't use
dying.
it. Sorry. So he's starting to have second thoughts here. Like, is this really a good idea for me?
Yeah. Well, Austin Brayden got wind of him having second thoughts because he was basically like, I don't know if I can use this on.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, I need you to talk to Beth and confirm with her that she'll vote to keep one of you if the other one comes down.
Not looking good. So Beth is on a thrup date. Kind of.
Yeah. Well,
Well, with Jed.
wait. Okay. Well, they ask Beth,
Yeah.
and I forgot who it was, but one of the other guys was there, and
I
they
think it was
asked.
Jed.
I can't remember now,
Ty.
but
I don't know.
it was Jed or Ty, correct? They asked, like, would you keep us if one of us came down? Like, would you keep the other one? And they're like,
Would
oh,
you keep us?
yeah, sure.
She's not a good fake crier.
Austin? No, I think people have caught on to her crocodile
Tears. Yeah.
Now it's time for the Thrup date.
Okay. So she's hanging out with Jed in the.
She meeting Beth. I just
Yeah.
want to make that clear.
She's hanging out with Jed in the storage room.
This was from a while ago, too.
Keep your dirty A off the counter. I hate that. That is
Yeah.
my pet peeve. Don't sit on my kitchen counters
With your
where
anus.
food goes. All right, so
They're
she's
like flirting in the storage room.
Hey, I'm into you. I'm more into you than I'm into like Ty.
Well, they were
because-
talking about how the whole thing evolved and like she was trying to figure out who she wanted to be with for the rest of the season.
You're nice to me. You don't want to meet me in the dumpster. You are a good game player.
Yeah, she was saying
and our
like
game
she likes how
moves
their
align.
games lined up and they have like a good connection. Also, what she didn't mention was that Ty let her know that there's a girl at home that he's really into.
Is that girl's name Brayden?
If you guys are watching the spoilers, you know what we're talking about.
All right.
But yeah, that really turned her off. So, like, after that conversation happened, she definitely switched over to Jed.
Why would that deter her? I don't get it. So
Because
anyway,
who wants to feel like they're just like a placeholder? So yeah, Jed is all too happy to be Beth's choice now.
Was he though? It almost seemed like
Yes,
he was like
he's very competitive about this.
disappointed that the only reason why she wanted to be with him was because of game or
He's very happy that he was like chosen over Ty. It was like this whole thing.
well, that would say to me, well, he's not in pursuit anymore, so now he's gonna
Maybe
lose
he's gonna
his
be bored.
interest.
I don't know.
All right, so then they kiss.
It was weird.
Awkward.
It was like
It was
a
awkward. He like pushed her into the cabinet. She was like,
yeah. It was just it looked uncomfortable. I don't
Alright.
know. Anyway,
Victoria and Ro are chatting.
Ro is also in denial that Victoria is the HOH
I know
this
it's
week.
not you. I know it. I know
Yes,
it.
it is. He thinks it's
It's
Ty.
Ty. It's Ty.
And guess who walks into the room?
You talking about me? Ty. All right, so the Olds and Vic have a meeting,
They're in the OLG room.
and they're all like, I hope Ro doesn't use the veto.
Victoria's still hamming it up. She's saying she doesn't want the veto used, not because she has to put up a replacement, because she's worried.
that she's going to be the replacement.
Yes. Oh, Victoria. And they're eating it up.
Yeah.
Except for Kiefer, who knows
Pass
the
out
truth.
the spoons, boy, because they're just...
They are. They are.
All right, so it's time for the POV ceremony, and Ro gets up there and says, Brayden, tell me why.
Brayden and Austin already know
You
at this
should
point
stay.
that he's not going to use it.
And Brayden's like, whatever. And then Austin says, you said you'd use it.
She kind of calls out everybody that was playing in that POV comp. She was like, you all said that you would use it on us, and that we know that's not the case. Yikes.
Whoa. So Ro, of course, does not use the veto.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm scared of the invisible HOH. In sum and substance, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to pee in a diaper. I'm so scared of the invisible HOH.
I mean, the reason that he was giving them before was that he has heard that one of them was going to go no matter what, even if somebody came down. So he's not going to
Use it.
and risk his own game.
Right, angering.
With one of them going anyway.
Right.
So that's where we're at. What did you guys think of Ro's move?
I think he was stupid for saying he was going to use it and then
I
didn't
think-
use it.
What does he have to lose at this point? Why not just use it, you know?
Really?
What does he have to lose? Those are his two closest allies.
The Throuple is not his closer ally?
They're coming after him already.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
No, I guess not. But, like, come on.
He's definitely trying to play multiple sides.
Of course. But he's already blown that. So, anyway, let us know what you guys thought about all this. Tomorrow night, eviction.
Who's going home? We're not going to say.
I'm not going to say because I don't want to... If anybody's just watching the episodes, I don't want to, like, give anything away. So
Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's terrible.
All right, so we'll be back tomorrow.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. And until then,
Much love.